Thank you. I want to thank our witnesses for appearing, and I want to also thank Ranking Member Swalwell and Member Lee for being here as well. Today, the subcommittee is going to continue our efforts to get answers directly from representatives from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Department of State, and the Federal Trade Commission. We look forward today to engaging with the witnesses that have appeared to discuss the productions we've received to date and the status of our other outstanding requests, as well as the agency's compliance with the committee's subpoenas. Since the beginning of the Biden administration, the committee has made numerous requests for information and documents concerning the operations and actions of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The committee has also issued various subpoenas to the FBI. To date, the FBI has yet to fully comply with the committee's subpoenas, as well as certain requests for information and documents. For example, on August 17, 2023, Chairman Jordan issued subpoenas to Attorney General Garland and Director Wray regarding coercion by the federal government to have companies and groups engage in content moderation. To date, the responses to these subpoenas have been deficient and overdue. While the FBI has produced some documents to the committee and made some documents available for review, many are publicly available, duplicative, non-responsive, or significantly and substantively redacted. Relatedly, on April 28, 2023, Chairman Jordan issued a subpoena to Global Engagement Center Special Envoy Rubin to investigate the nature and extent of the GEC's interactions with companies and groups over content moderation. GEC's response to date, less than 1,500 non-publicly available pages of documents, which are extremely limited in scope, has been wholly incomplete and inadequate. Since the State Department last testified before this subcommittee in July of this year, only 290 additional pages have been produced. This is despite the State Department representatives proffering that production would be in the tens of thousands of pages at the least, as virtually everything that GEC does is related to content moderation on social media. It's vital that these agencies produce all relevant documents that the subpoena compels them to produce so that the committee has the opportunity to determine how the FBI, the State Department, and other actors with which the agencies were communicating with labeled speech misinformation, disinformation, or malinformation to effectuate its takedown from platforms. It's also important for the committee to obtain these documents in order to ascertain the nature of the relationship between the Biden administration and social media companies. Additionally, the FBI has been deficient in responding to the committee on several other important oversight matters. For example, on March 9, 2022, the committee requested a briefing on the status of the FBI's investigation into the pipe bombs placed at the RNC and DNC headquarters on January 6, 2021. After receiving a non-substantive response from the FBI, the committee sent a letter reiterating its request for a briefing on May 24th of this year and June 14th. The committee has also requested documents and information related to the pipe bomb investigation. While we look forward to the FBI providing the committee with the requested briefing in the coming weeks, we still await the requested documents and information. Additionally, the committee has sent letters to the FBI requesting documents and information related to its confidential human source program and information regarding former Special Agent in Charge, Charles McGonigal, and the overt politicization of the FBI. To date, the FBI has not responded to the committee's requests. We are also here to hold the FTC accountable. Since Biden appointee Lena Khan began chairing the FTC in June of 2021, she has advanced a radical agenda, upset the rule of law in ways that have hurt the American people, mismanaged agency career staff, and sought to act in ways inconsistent with what the FTC's legal authorities permit. Given our oversight responsibilities, committee Republicans have sent the agency 16 letters containing numerous requests. The committee has also issued a subpoena to the FTC. Committee requests have covered a range of topics, such as Chair Khan's abandonment of long-standing bipartisan antitrust standards, or the rapid decline in FTC career staff morale and record staff departures from the FTC. Likewise, in April, over 7 months ago, the committee subpoenaed Chair Khan for documents based on the Judiciary Committee and the Select Subcommittee on the Weaponization of the Federal Government's report about how the FTC harassed Twitter in the wake of Elon Musk's purchase of the company. The FTC has fallen far short in its responses to congressional oversight. The agency has routinely failed to provide status updates requested about document productions. Even where the FTC has made an effort to produce requested documents, its responses have been inadequate or raised new questions. For example, the FTC has produced thousands of pages of publicly available documents, hundreds of pages of non-substantive schedules, but is withholding key materials from the committee with no sound basis. And the FTC has produced only one publicly available court filing in response to the committee's April 12th subpoena. In defiance of the subpoena, the agency is withholding everything else. In her interactions with the committee, Chair Khan has taken it upon herself to question the legitimacy of and seek to block congressional oversight. Congress must make important decisions about funding the FTC and the scope of the FTC's authority. The FTC's obstructionist approach to the committee's oversight can and should be a factor in Congress's decisions. The committee's work here is still underway and will continue despite the FTC's efforts to frustrate its oversight. These hearings play a critical role in assisting the committee in its oversight obligations, which in turn allow the committee to examine potential legislative changes within our jurisdiction. The courts have recognized that Congress's power to conduct oversight is an indispensable component of our Article I authority to legislate. Without the information that the committee needs from the administration, we cannot do our jobs for the American people. Thank you.